So Monday Night Raw started off with an epic promo. You had LA Knight out there, you had Solo Sikoa out there, and they was going up against the Usos. This will eventually lead into the main event of the night, but I have to talk about how many warning shots Solo Sikoa was dodging last night. Literally, he hit the Matrix move on him, and it was really funny. So I have to say that, but then it ended up leading into a main event. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. Now, let's jump forward to the main event. It was a whole lot of super kicks. Yes, a whole lot of super kicks. Whenever you're dealing with the Usos, you're going to get a whole lot of super kicks, and that's what we got. But moving on, it led to Royce Keys ending up tackling Jey Uso and Solo Sikoa through the barricade. Now, I know what you're thinking. Like, why would he attack Solo Sikoa? He actually answers that question on camera. He says, Solo, I needed you. You wasn't there. LA Knight, I needed you. You wasn't there. He's referencing when he got attacked by Jacob Fatu and got put on the shelf for a little bit. And that paints a beautiful story when it comes down to who he brought out with him, because the OTM showed up with him. That's Out the Mud, for those who don't know, from NXT, a very dominant force. He brings them up, and they created a faction right in front of our eyes. Some people were comparing it to the Shield. I wouldn't go as far as that. I would kind of look at, like, y'all remember the Authors of Pain? Like, if you took the Authors of Pain and then you had Killer Cross in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the feel that I'm getting with this, right? But I think they're going to do it better with OTM and Royce Keys than what they did with Authors of Pain and Killer Cross. But either way you look at it, he now owns a faction. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there talking, saying, oh, well, he left AEW because he was part of a faction. That's not why he left. You can think that's why he left, but that's not why he left. He left because he wanted to be in WWE. And he said that was his lifelong dream. Now, I'm going to tell you where this makes a lot more sense than the factions he was in AEW. And this is not a knock to AEW. I just think WWE took what Royce Keys had already put on screen and then built upon it, right? Royce Keys, since he's been on WWE main roster, he's only talked about how hard it's been for him getting to where he's at, the struggles, the street life, everything about that, him losing family members. That follows suit with OTM, so it makes perfect sense for him to be the leader of OTM right now. Where do y'all see this going? Do y'all think it's going to be an epic battle at War Games? Or do you think it's going to end up stopping with like a 9-man tag match or whatever the case may be? Y'all know I'm here for y'all. It's the Benefit Report. I'm Reap the Benefit, and I'll holler at you beneficiaries later. I'm out.